One of the greatest things about working at Road America is you have a place that's just a massive expanse of land, 640 acres, and of course a beautiful racetrack that's just crafted into the Kettle Moraine. And the Hawk Vintage Weekend with Brian Redman, and we're so happy that you're here again this year, as always. But what makes this racetrack so special?
Well, you know, I think it's partially the positioning, where it is in Wisconsin rural dairy country, effectively. So when you come here, wherever you're coming from, it's just beautiful. The drive up past all the fields and past the cattle, and etc., etc. And the track itself has been beautifully maintained, of course, under George Brugentheis's expert guidance. He's done a fantastic job in maintaining the facility and improving it all the time.
This track has always been evolving. I know you raced here, many years ago. What kind of difference do you see in how the track has progressed over the years?
Well, of course, the big change is in safety, and as it is all over the world, really, because when I first raced here in 1972 in a Chevron Formula 5000 car, there were no runoff areas. There was a lot of stuff to hit at that time, and today you go around the track, you see these superb runoff areas and gravel traps and everything else. There's been a massive increase in the safety of the track.
What makes this event so special?
This is the best in North America by quite a long way. It's got the space. That means, this weekend we have 460 race cars, and some of the groups were so big that they've been turning the entries down. I mean, this is pretty well unheard of anywhere, and it's partially because the track itself is 4 miles around, and there aren't many other 4-mile tracks in North America, and it's in such a beautiful setting, and it's safe. And everybody, the number of people that I've met today and yesterday, and today's only Friday, they'll come up and they say, it's fantastic, we love it, we're coming back, and it's the whole atmosphere, the friendly, family-oriented atmosphere.
What's really your favorite moment here at Road America from a driving standpoint?
The ones I tend to remember the best are not necessarily ones that I won. It's many times when I finished second, but was trying so hard, that at the end of the race you get a fantastic feeling of euphoria, and the sky is bluer, the grass is greener. And here at Road America I won many times, actually. Probably one of the best was when I finished second to Mario Andretti.
The Hawk Weekend, what are some of the favorite people over the years that you've come to see here at the Hawk that come back, year after year?
People like Jerry Enton, who I was just talking to this afternoon, who's involved in the Can-Am car that I'm going to drive this afternoon down to Elkhart Lake. I first met him in about 1972. I was racing a Chevron Formula 5000 for Sid Taylor, and Jerry Enton became Sid's American counterpoint. He was the guy I went to, and he did for many years. So everybody really. Ed Swart, who I raced 2-litre cars against in the 1970, 69, he's here, and he's brought a car and he's racing. I mean, the whole thing is just looking back and reminiscing and remembering the good times, and not always the good times, sometimes the bad times.